Men are dumb and they like big boobs. To be honest, I have beef with Taylor Swift. Like, why doesn't she make more music videos? I think a Lana fan is delusional, mentally unstable, should be locked up in a mental asylum. That is Lana's fan base name. I was recording an eyeshadow tutorial and I forgot to press record. Okay, so I was doing a shimmer eyeshadow. My idea was I wanted glitter silver eyeshadow all over my eyelid. My inspiration was I wanted silver shadow on my whole entire eyelid. I don't know, I just wanted it. Like, I was thinking about it like for 2 days already. So I like to do eyeshadow first and then I'm gonna do base and face second. So if I make any mistakes or you get a lot of fallout, which I did, I can just wipe it off with a makeup wipe. I'm like obsessed with the song Kitchen by SZA right now. Like, I love it so much. It's like the introspective feeling of a baddie. Like, I'm assuming SZA's archetype is a baddie, right? But it's not just the cool drunk party girl baddie, it's the baddie with a heart, in a sense that she has songs where she plays the bad girl and a bad girlfriend and toxic girlfriend, but she also has songs that express the inner works of the bad girl, and that bad girl is actually a little insecure and a little messed up by past relationships and her past in general, which I love, which is so relatable. Like, I don't really see anyone else doing that archetype. I guess it's really easy to just be a bad bitch and like have long nails and have long fake hair and cuss people out. I think it's more interesting to show all the sides of the bad girl, that she's actually sad and she's actually traumatized, and the reason why she's bad is she's created an armor for herself to protect her from the world, from men, from women. I notice a lot of women don't really like other women and they like kind of are mean to them. Like, have you ever like worn like a cool outfit or like cool makeup and you go into public, or like you're standing in line to buy something at Ross, because I buy my makeup at Ross because it's cheaper, but you see a woman look at you, like she looks at you, it all happens in 5 seconds or less. She looks at you, she looks down, she looks at you again, and she looks away. It's like the quickest judgment ever. It's like you don't know the person's name, you don't know how old they are, you're just automatically judging them because they're doing more than you. I noticed that's like a woman thing. I know it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but can girls relate to that? Like, you're like dressed up cute, you're feeling cute, you're being cool, but like other women will look at you, look at your outfit, like look at you down, look at you, and then look away. It's like very dismissive, and it's like, bitch, I don't even know you. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know, I just noticed that quirk when it comes to women and judgment of other women. I'm like, oh my god, this is like not cool. But back to SZA. So I created a music video based on lot lizards. And a lot lizard is a hooker that hangs out at truck stops and obviously makes money, but she also goes with truckers and wants a ride across town, across the United States. Like, she likes being a gypsy. So I was inspired by that. So I went to like this old truck stop that was like dark and kind of silent, kind of dirty and not too modern, which I loved. And I created a music video, and I was listening to Lana by SZA, the new album, and I really connected to the song Kitchen. I was like, oh my god, this is the baddie with the introspection of like, oh, she loves toxic relationships. but she doesn't really. She's just made to think that she loves toxic relationships. And she's singing from the perspective of the relationship ending, just ended, or is on the brinks of ending. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. I have like the perfect image for this. So I created a little music video and I'll put in some pieces here so you could watch it. I'm so excited for it to get 20 views. And half of them are gonna be by me because I love watching my own stuff and seeing if I got the edit correct. Like, I love editing, but I also hate editing. I feel like it's like putting a puzzle together. And the other half of my views are by my mom because she helps me shoot most of my music videos, because some of my music videos are just, or beauty aesthetic vlog videos are spontaneous, and I get the urge and I already have the makeup and look on. I'm just like, let's go right now. Like, I don't want to plan this out. And next week when a photographer has time, I'm just like, Mom, you know how to hold a camera, just hold the camera. I'll tell you what to do, just hold the camera and I'll direct the shoot. So that's how those pop out. So 10 of those views are by me checking if I got the edit right, and the other 10 views are going to be by my mom. But she gave me this mascara, Voluminous Original by L'Oreal. I never tried it, but I know like 10 years ago, it used to be Makeup by Mario's favorite mascara. I just stay away from regular mascara and always go for waterproof because I have stubborn lashes. But I have a lash lift right now, which is like a perm on the eyelashes. So I was like, let me just try it. And because all my mascaras are literally so dry, like there's no product in them, so I kind of have to use this. But I'm not seeing a lot of volume. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Like, there's something that's gorgeous and then there's something that's cute. This is cute. Okay, time for the face. I already have some color corrector on. Now I'm just gonna put cream foundation on top. I recently been watching drag queen makeup tutorials because I use this stick, and I got this Krylon paint stick off recommendations off like drag queen makeup tutorials because it's so full coverage. But I wanted to see how they apply it because it's a tricky product. Like, it's very thick and very I would say kind of dry. So I never really know how to use it. And from all my trial and error, I noticed if you put it on first and then put a liquid over it, it's easier to blend. So I'm gonna try putting a thick layer of this on where I need it the most. Okay, now that I have my clay on my face, like this is literally clay, like so thick, I'm gonna put a liquid foundation on top. I have a Fenty Beauty foundation that I got from TJ Maxx, and let's try it out. 1, 2, 3. I remember trying Fenty Beauty like literally the day it came out. I remember having my grandma take me to Sephora the day it came out, the time Sephora opened, because I was like, it's gonna sell out, it's gonna be huge. And I returned the foundation the next day because I had like more acne prone, I still have acne prone skin, but when I was younger, I didn't know how to moisturize or treat it, and the foundation was just too dry. Like, it dried down so quick and so matte that it like cracked on my skin, so I returned it. But I seen this at TJ Maxx and I was like, oh, I kind of want to give it another shot. You know, some people deserve second chances. Some foundations deserve second chances. Not all of them, though. Some people you just need to block or return them back where they came from. Hell, this silver kind of has like a blue tone to it, huh? Like, it doesn't look like that in the pan, does it? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a white silver, but kind of blue. To be honest, I have beef with Taylor Swift. Like, why doesn't she make more music videos? Like, you have the budget and you have the vision. Like, girl, give us some more music videos. Girl is so confusing. Like, I want more music videos by Miss Taylor Swift. Like, I feel like I'm making a whole bunch of music videos with Taylor Swift's music because she doesn't make music videos. So I'm trying to feed the Swifties and feed myself with Taylor Swift songs as music videos because she won't give us music videos. Like, how are you only gonna give us one music video per era? Like, that is not cool. But I usually pick her songs to make a long aesthetic music vlog because her lyrics are so descriptive. Like, say what you want about her and make fun of her and judge her and hate her for being rich and famous. Like, I don't care about that. I care about her work, and the work is good. Like, she's so descriptive in songs that she can literally make a music video and know exactly what to do with each line because she's so descriptive and so she picks words that are very I think the word just descriptive, where you can just follow the words and make a music video out of it. Like, it's, you don't have to think about it that much. So I love it. And she's a very good pop songwriter. To me, pop songwriting is trying to take a concept and try to make it as relatable and simple and dramatic in so few words. And she's really good at that. Katy Perry's good at that, but I don't know what happened. Like, she doesn't want to play the fame game anymore, I guess. She's really good. Like, even her titles, like Teenage Dream, you already know what that song's about. Firework, you already know what that song is about. Resilience, you already know what that song is about. Like, she's really good at making a concept simple, but maybe too simple. And Taylor Swift is more storytelling about it. Like, she's more interested in the written word and lyric. And Taylor Swift is, I mean, Katy Perry is just more about the song and the melody. So that was the Laura Mercier concealer. I don't think it's that good. It's really, really matte, but I paid $10 for it at TJ Maxx. I'm still trying it. It's like kind of gross. Like, if I paid full price for this, I would be mad. And I'm assuming that's why products end up at Ross, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls, is because they weren't highly rated or highly bought. So it's just overstock that they're like, let's just give it to the middle class people for a cheaper price. Because no one's buying. Who the hell is buying a $50 concealer? Like, what the hell? Like, no. Like, to me, that just sounds like crazy. Oh no, someone help. Okay. Yeah, if I stand like 100 feet away from you, I look pretty. Don't look at me up close. I'm gonna dodge people's eyes like bullets. I'm still living in COVID. Stand 60 feet away from me. And then I look pretty. Okay. Now let's do cream stuff. Yeah, I said I wanted to do like a natural look. I'm still trying to do that, but can you do natural with like freaking silver eyeshadow? This Morphe cream blush is interesting. It's very balmy and kind of wet. I don't know if I really enjoy it. I just enjoy the color. I'm always on the hunt for like gorgeous makeup. Like, to me, it's more about the texture and the wearability of it more than the price tag and the brand. I'm more interested in the texture of stuff. Like this Fenty foundation, very thin, very watery, very nice. Coverage, medium. It says buildable, but it dries down very matte, which can be enjoyable for some looks. But I kind of like to get to know my products and figure out why I like them and why I don't. Like, one of my favorite foundations is the Milani Conceal and Perfect, but this is not beginner friendly. Like, I would not recommend this to you if you are a beginner in makeup. It's very matte, very thick, and a little hard to blend. Like, it's not for beginners. But the look of it when you're finished with your makeup is awesome. It looks like makeup, but it looks like good makeup. Like, it looks very airbrushed and thick on the face, which I tend to like, which is good for pictures and photography. Like, I'll put in a clip of the recent music video that I labeled Good Grief. I used that foundation and I used 2 layers of it, so that's like 5 or 6 pumps. But I love how it looks. It looks like good makeup. Like, that's all. My only description is good makeup. Like, you ever like put on your makeup and you're like, oh, this makeup looks bad? I don't get that with that Milani. It's just really hard to blend. Like, if I were like a 40-year-old woman with like mature skin, I wouldn't recommend that foundation unless you're like mixing it with your hands with a little bit of moisturizer, some oil, and then put it on. Yes, that would be very good. Like, mix that with moisturizer or oil to thin out the product, and it could be gorgeous. But if you're using it on yourself, like by itself, you have to be kind of technical with it. I think I want a little more coverage on top of the lip. My makeup might not always look good, but it'll always look blended. Like, I tend to over blend and then like my face just looks soft, but I do it on purpose because I have harsh, angular, Hispanic native bones. So I just put makeup on top of it like a watercolor instead of like chiseling. Because my bones is already doing the contouring. I don't need more contour. I just need to water paint on top of the bones to make it look softer. And I ate like a lot of pizza yesterday, so my face looks a little bloated and fuller, but I kind of like it. I look like fat, but I look like I look like I ate a lot of salt. Like, I look a little bloated, but I kind of like it. It makes my face look more like bubbly. Pink powder under the eye. Banana powder on the jawline. And then translucent everywhere. I just washed my makeup sponge, so there's no powder on it, which I don't really like. I like my powder puff a little dirty, as I feel like it picks up more product. Yeah, to be honest, that's the reason why I don't wash my makeup brushes, is because I like a little dirt. It's not because I'm too lazy to wash my makeup brushes. But it's true. Like, if a makeup brush has a little bit of product or a little eyeshadow in it, it makes blending a little easier than just like a clean brush. Like, I love it like a little dirt. Like, I don't mind getting a little dirty. Ooh, I'm so dirty. Not lazy, I'm just dirty. But okay, you've seen how I done eyeshadow first, and now I'm doing foundation and powder second. It really softens all the eyeshadow. And like, now it's like not so dramatic. So that's what I do if I want a naturaler eye look, or a naturaler look in general, is I do eyeshadow first. because I know once I put my loose powder on top of it, it softens it. And it looks more like a watercolor than like someone who doesn't have blending skills. Yeah, sorry. I don't like blending my eyeshadow because I would rather stand out. I don't blend in, I stand out. And I don't want to spend 20 minutes using a warm bronzer on my eyelid. Like, no. Like, no. I don't want to do that. That's not my look. That's not my vibe. I'm not a bronzer in the crease type of girl. I'm not even gonna say I wish I was, because I don't wish that. I do not wish modernity and boringness on anyone. All my powders were done. Kind of. I don't like the shadow on my top lip, so I always take some foundation powder and just put it on top. I'm too afraid to look in the mirror because I know I look ugly. I don't want to look. Oh no. Now I'm gonna just start crying. Turn this into a short film. Done. I just wanted to get the color on. Don't look too closely because it's not perfect. I'm gonna take a lighter color and blend in. I got this new lip color. I love this MAC Cosmetics formula. Can you tell? I have 4. I love this formula. Like, this is like the best liquid lip in the world. Like, it is like a modern liquid lipstick. Like, remember when liquid lipsticks just came out and they were like so like dry and crepey and like would crack off? This is so thin. It's like thin paint, and it's called the Locked Kiss 24-hour wear lipstick, so it's very long lasting. It's supposed to be transfer proof, but I kissed a few guys and my lipstick still got on them. So it's not completely kiss proof, but it's super long wear. Like, I ate a sandwich and I still have lipstick on my mouth. Best liquid formula in the world. But this color is supposed to be a red pink. Let's see if that's correct. Kind of a burnt red. I wanted it to be hot pink. This color is Gossip by MAC Cosmetics. Now I just let it dry like this. No extra eyeshadow, just whatever's left on this brush, and just touch up that shimmer. Imagine if Marilyn Monroe was born in the 2020s. Like, imagine Marilyn Monroe doing a makeup tutorial. That would be awesome. Like, I wish, like, Marilyn Monroe, she would have been like a famous influencer. Imagine her like doing her lipstick with like jazzy music in the background. Like, that would be so cool. And putting on like red lipstick. Like, I think I'm channeling Marilyn Monroe right now. How to talk in a soft voice. My favorite story, I don't know if it's a real story, because I know Joan Rivers was old, but is she old enough to have like lived the same years that Marilyn Monroe lived? Like, I have like no concept of time. One of my favorite stories is she said, Marilyn Monroe told me one thing. She was like, men are dumb and they like big boobs. I was like, yes, queen. She's right. She's like, men are stupid and they just like big tits. If that's a real Marilyn Monroe story, I love Marilyn. I don't think we have a modern day Marilyn Monroe. They say we have like modern day Princess Diana's, like loved by the people. Like, they were saying that that was Ice Spice, but then she stopped releasing music that was innovative. Who's our modern day Marilyn Monroe? Not Lana. Lana's too dark, in a sense where she's more worried about dark psychology, which I love. I'm a Lana addict. What's her fans' names? I think a Lana fan is delusional, mentally unstable, should be locked up in a mental asylum. That is Lana's fan base name. A bunch of girl interrupted fans. I included, no judgment. But yeah, I don't think she has a fan base name. She was too cool. Even though she came out during big pop star fan bases. Like she debuted the same time Katy Perry was famous and Lady Gaga was famous and Nicki Minaj was famous, but no one was doing her archetype, which was the sullen girl, the melancholic girl. Everyone was doing pop EDM bangers. So she stood out like a sore thumb, which worked to her advantage. Because no one else was doing what Lana was doing. No one else was channeling what Lana Del Rey was channeling. And that's what made her really cool to pay attention to, because she was channeling something that was so distinct that no one else was, and no one else can recreate. People have tried to recreate the Lana Del Rey effect, being Madison Beer, sometimes Olivia, overtly, obviously, Taylor Swift is very inspired by Lana Del Rey. I would say Wildest Dreams is like a direct copy of a Lana Del Rey song. Like Wildest Dreams is a song that you make after you listen to one Lana Del Rey song. Like, I'm sorry, Taylor Swift, but that came out of nowhere. She never made music like that. That was like romantic and vintage leaning. And I guess no one really did until Lana popularized it. I'm not saying she invented it, but she popularized it. Who's another Lana Del Rey child? Nessa Barrett. I do like Nessa's stuff though. And I think Lana likes Nessa and Madison. So she's not like envious of her inspiration. She actually finds it flattering. While Taylor Swift is over here suing her children, freaking Olivia. Lana is like doing interviews with them. Like, it sucks. Like, we could have had like Taylor Olivia collabs or interviews of each other, of interviewing each other and seeing how similar they are and how Taylor helped her become herself. But we're never gonna get that because there's like a rivalry. I don't know why. Is it just because of money? Like, she's obviously like, Olivia has talked in interviews before Sour and during Sour how influenced she was and thankful of Taylor Swift's music. But we never got to see them like interact. Is there bad blood? I guess we'll find out on Olivia's third album. But she's not dumb enough to come for the Swifties. She'll get fucking canceled. Okay. Brows. Brown, red, this, and some blue. God told me I had free will, so I'm gonna use it and give myself some blue eyeshadows. That's how I use my free will, is picking a weird eyebrow color. I'm just so rebellious. I feel like Snow White. This is my Snow White vibe. Like snowy, faded blue, wash denim eyeshadow with like a red muted lip and a faded natural eyebrow and kind of like a whiter, lighter foundation. I'm Snow White right now. And then I brush down to get that color into the brow and not on my forehead. Because when I go up, I want to be lightly. Because if you brush too hard upwards, you'll get eyebrow product up here on your brow bone. And I already have powder on my face, so I can't really go back in with concealer to clean up my eyebrow without it looking cakey. And I'm already cakey on the rest of my face. I don't need more cake. I was gonna add some black right here in the corner, but I kind of like how it's open. It's just like color and lashes. So I'm gonna leave it because I'm Snow White, duh. My lips are red because I just took a bite of the poisonous apple. Yeah, I'm Snow White. A little bit more mascara because I got powder all up on them. So a little more mascara to freshen up the lashes. And since I'm doing a natural face, I don't really want more blush on my face. I'm gonna let my bones do the contouring. But on my chin, I have a big chin, like it's square. I do like to put some warmth on the chin. So let's take this MAC press powder and press blush duo in Buddy. This is the Caitlyn Jenner collection that I found on Mercari for like $11. But this is the Caitlyn Jenner collaboration that she had with MAC. Is it ironic, a trans girl using a trans woman's makeup product? Yes. Since it was all white, it highlighted that my chin was whiter, and if I shorten it by adding color here, it makes the illusion that my chin is smaller, which is what I'm trying to achieve. If I knew a plastic surgeon, they can get a spackle, or what do they call it, a scalpel, and shave this chin down. But right now I'm using a makeup brush to cut this chin down. Do you see a difference on the forehead? Like I'm telling you, I don't like clean brushes. Like there's no makeup on this. Like I like my makeup to have a little bit of grit and dirt from my old makeup looks, but I have no product on this clean brush. And I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. Now I'm just gonna do my hair and outfit. Just set my face. Peace out. I'll come back with the final look. This is my finished look. I wanted to go for Snow White if she was born in the 80s. So I got my faux fur and my cute peach bralette. Give me a like if you liked this video. Peace out.